Uh, Give thanks for the internet. Today I just don't want to say much, but I put together some kind of information about, something worth thinking about. I like to call this the critical thinking session. And this session, I'm going to talk about a philosopher who dreamed Africa awake. They called him a politician, a revolutionary, or a nationalist. But in truth, he was a thinker of vibration, a man of vision, and a student of divine law. He didn't just fight for independence, he wanted to reprogram the African mind. He believed that before a nation could rise, the minds of its people had to wake up first. He didn't just fight for independence. He wanted to reprogram the minds of the Africans. He believed that before a nation could rise, the mind of its people had to wake up first. He also often said that we face neither north, east, or west. We only face forward. That was not just politics. That was energy talk. He was saying, don't focus on what divides you. Focus on what you are becoming. That's the law of attraction in motion. And anyone who knows me very well knows that I'm a practitioner of the law of attraction. I sometimes joke and say I'm a lawyer in the law of attraction, because I believe that when you focus on moving forward, you create circumstances that makes you move forward. So this philosopher that I'm talking about today, I'll not mention his name. Maybe I might accidentally mention his name, but I will not intentionally mention his name because it works some people's nerves, or let me say it stirs up some demons in some people. So I'll not mention his name, but I'll just talk about him because some of the things that he said were so profound and divine. He was saying that we shouldn't focus on what divides us. We should focus on what we are becoming. Focusing our thoughts towards what we want to create and not the change that we are trying to escape. We should focus our minds on what we want to create and not on the change that we are trying to escape. So this man I'm talking about studied in America. He lived and studied in America. And over there, he was exposed to the writings of a lot of wise men. And some of them were great metaphysicians. He fused African spirituality with modern psychology. And he saw that the key to liberation wasn't just independence, it was self-belief. If the African mind could believe again in its genius, in its dignity, in its destiny, then no external force could dominate it again. So we are all leaders in our own small ways. I believe we need to do what leaders do. Every leader is a reader. And in order for us to really move towards the vision of Africa becoming the heaven that it's been created to be, majority of us have to read. There's no shortcut to that. All the first world countries have a lot of readers that live in those countries, and so it's no wonder they are the way they are. Okay, so this man that I'm talking about today, this is for the critical thinkers. If you're not a critical thinker, you can just slide by and keep going. I don't really care for you. I care for those who are critical thinkers, because this world is a thinking world. And some of the things that critical thinkers do to sharpen their critical thinking skills is the art of reading text. Okay. This man I'm talking about called his philosophy conscientism. And conscientism is a fusion of spiritual awareness, social justice, and scientific reasoning. He believed that man is not just flesh and bones, but a soul with purpose, and that a nation is not just a land, but a collective consciousness vibrating towards greatness. He really believed in that philosophy, and it really cost him a lot. He believed that man is not just flesh and bones, but man is a soul with purpose, and that a nation is not just a land, but a collective consciousness vibrating towards greatness. He said that revolutions of the minds are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought. Let that sink in. Revolution of the minds are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought. He urged us to align our thoughts with action, and that action includes the visualization of the new Africa, and then become the new Africa. Today, that dream is still alive in every young African who believes that their destiny is not limited by poverty, politics, or place of birth. Let's awaken from mental slavery, because we are the creators of our world. And I believe that as we all move through our lives, building, dreaming, and manifesting, let's keep this formula in mind: to think boldly, to act bravely, believe deeply, and let's think boldly, because that's how nations rise, that's how destinies unfold, and that's how our country, Ghana, and our continent, Africa, awakens. Big up yourself every time. I'm just chilling out here. Like I said, I'll be doing this critical thinking sessions as and when the spirit leads. And right now, I feel like I've done a little bit of time that I can post for those who don't catch it real time to also, have something to think about, to listen to. But increase love every time. Big up yourself. Lady be blessed. I see you, Empress. I see you, Queen. You are not the Empress. You are the Queen. Yes. Increase love. The Queen of the AfroCaribRadio.com. I hail you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for the motivation. Gratitude is a must. So, wow, it's 48 minutes. See how time flies. I always say I'm gonna do less than 30 or something, but yeah, let me acknowledge all of you out there. Firstly, Lady B, I am Lady B Bless. I am Lady B Bless. Increase love. And I see you, brother Ayinde, from Nigeria. All bright. Adra Cutie, why are you crying? Oh, sorry, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. Gotta keep your head up. Endless theories, I see you too. Young blogger, big up yourself. Ayefie, yo, my brother in Christ, I see you. Janet, I see you all. Cutie Dimples, my German Empress. Queen Elizabeth, I see you too. Okay. Folke would be Nana. I see you all. Playboy. Thank you for the likes. Big up yourself. Frederick E.L. Elizabeth Muna. Charles Boydie. Beautiful Angel. Wagwan, beautiful Angel. I see you all. Thank you guys for passing through. Mama Reggie. Too sweet. I see you. Yeah, man. Thank you all for passing through. I don't want to spend too much time. Oh, Lady Be Blessed. I see your dolphin. I give thanks for that dolphin. You know, I love to swim. Increase love every time. So I'll end it here. I hope I'll be able to post this. It's rather long, but I mean, yeah, I like to listen to the first one that I posted. It sounds nice. Wow, 50 minutes. All right, let's end it here. Increase love. Rap.